What's up, guys? Welcome back to the video. Thank you guys for joining today. I hope everything is going well. I hope you guys can hear me very well on the live stream. Hopefully you can. See that we have 3 viewers right now, so thank you guys for joining. Let me know in the comment section below if you can hear me well, if everything sounds fine, all the things, just to make sure that you guys are hearing me as I'm talking. So just waiting for a few more people to get online. But today, in today's video, we're going to be giving away a $100 Amazon gift card. You know, we've been doing the drawing for a little bit now. Thank all you guys for entering that drawing. It's been awesome seeing all the followers come in, all the engagement on the page. A lot of you guys who've actually come over, you guys seem to actually like the content aside from just coming in from a drawing, because you guys are commenting. Some of you guys are DMing me, telling me, hey, I just found this page from the drawing that you're doing, and you're enjoying the content. So to all you people, thank you so much. Thank you guys so much again for joining and being a part of this channel, helping us grow, helping us to get to 1,000 subscribers hopefully soon. So with that being said, today's itinerary is we're going to be doing some live editing. I got a few photos that you guys sent me, just a few, so we won't be very long on this today, maybe 10 minutes, so stick through with me. Right after we get done with the live editing, we're going to go into some giveaways for t-shirts. So I don't know, I'm going to ask you guys some questions and see who can guess the answer first in the chat. Hopefully the latency is not too bad so that I can get you guys answers fairly quickly. But in case the latency gets way behind, if you guys can go ahead and comment your name in the comment section so that maybe I can just pick a few of you guys who are watching live to give merch away to. Now with that being said, right after that, we're going to be giving away the $100 Amazon gift card. So again, if you guys can hear me, go ahead and comment. Let me know if you guys can hear everything well. So with that being said, we're going to jump right into today's video. And it looks like we are having some technical issues. So give me just a moment so that I can figure out, what's going on real quick. Sorry guys for the technical issues. I just see that my camera went offline, so just want to make sure that everything is up and good. So I'm just gonna throw up this guy right quick to make sure that we're all good and running, so that I can get my screen back up real fast. All right, guys, and we're back. Sorry about that again. Basically, my camera had went dead, so but we're back up and live. So let's jump into the live photo editing. So I'm gonna go ahead and click over to the screen. So again, here's one photo that I took at the shop. This is a photo that I did while I was baristaing on bar, and then I have this photo coming in. It's a pretty cool shot, so we're gonna be giving that guy an edit, and then I'm gonna be picking one of these to do. This is from Grounds and Gold Coffee Bar. They're over off Bowman Road, however you say it, over in Arlington. And so these guys sent me a photo to edit. So we're gonna edit through these right quick. I know a lot of you guys, you're posting photos to Instagram and different things, and so you may be interested and what it looks like. So let's jump right in. So first, I always like to go ahead and do my 4x5 crop, for Instagram. And then after that, let's just see what we can get out of some presets. Lightroom has included some free presets. And by the way, guys, that is what I'm using. I'm using Lightroom. So here are my presets that I like to use. Just like that right there. So I mean, it's pretty easy. You can jump through a lot of these guys. If you guys are interested in these presets, I can send you them all for free. Now for my Social Vibes one, this is what I use. So it gives me those tones, and then basically all I do is I go in and I, select the coffee portion of the video, of the photo, then I just give it some color. That's usually what I do for my social vibes. But for, let's say a basic edit, not trying to do too much, let's go right back over. And I'm just gonna do this guy today because it's pretty easy, pretty simple. I like it. The only thing I don't like is how much the highlights are showing. So we're gonna go in, and then I'm gonna do a little bit of a vignette. Boom. Easy, easy. So give it a little bit more color, just like that. Now, this is a great photo, but for my Instagram account, again, you know that I have the orange thing going on, and so what I do is I go in here and I just basically change the yellow all the way over to as close as I can get to the color that I use on my Instagram account. So somewhere similar to that right there. Now you guys may be saying, well, what about the coffee? Obviously the coffee doesn't look like that. Well, that's where I usually will go in and, do this guy right there. Go ahead and select it. And I'll go back in here and I'm not gonna do this to every photo, by the way. I know this is very tedious. But I'll go back in here and I will change it to what it's supposed to look like, turn down the saturation. Boom. And doesn't that look pretty normal? Yeah, that looks pretty normal right there. It's pretty much what I would do. The only other thing I may do is, you can see that the top is orange. So I'm gonna do that last change, and then we're gonna move on to the next photo. So gonna do one of those guys, bring down, or I just bring down saturation up there, maybe, I don't know. Maybe I will just bring down the light, make it less blue. Yeah, there we go. Just bring it over there a little bit more. All right, so before and after, and you can see that even on the background, it matches everything very well. So we're gonna jump right over to the next photo, right over here. Now again, first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and do the Instagram portrait, because most of the time, we are all over here trying to flex on IG. So we're gonna be posting this to IG. This is actually a cool photo. So first, I'm gonna go over here and do my optics. It's usually what I always do. And then I'm just gonna make sure that everything is level, but it already looks level, so I'm actually not gonna do anything else to the photo. But, all right, so on this photo, I don't know what I'm feeling on this one. Let's check out this preset. Nah, let's go over here. I don't know. Trying to figure out kind of where I want to go with this one. Yeah, I like that one so far. Yeah, because it kind of highlights the dude's face. So that's dope. But what we can do to, accentuate the guy up here skating is, first we can go ahead and throw a vignette on here. Not too much. We're gonna round that guy off, round it off. And then I wanna add some saturation in there, just a little bit more saturation. But I wanna take those blues out. Yeah, so I want to take those blues out. So first what I'm going to do is, pull it down just a little bit. Sorry, my camera keeps cutting off, guys. Sorry guys, I'm working on the camera situation right now. All right, there we go. Sorry, so you can't see my screen right now, but I only had one more photo anyways. But there we go right there. So basically I would end it right here, you know. Actually, I'll flip back over to this screen so that you guys can see it. You know, that's what I would end it on right there. Not too much, you know, going on over here. Again, guys, sorry about the issues with the screen. We're just gonna act like it's not here, you know. We're gonna act like it's not a big deal. So maybe I can actually replace it, you know. So let me go back over here really quick and let me replace my screen real fast for you guys to be able to see me. Again, sorry for all the issues. Yeah, there we go. All right, so cutting back in here, now you guys can see me. So yeah, that's probably what I would do on that guy. I think it looks pretty good. Maybe just add a little bit more clarity. Not too much. Bring that vignette in a little bit more, down a little bit more. All right, that's it. So I'm done with that one. Now, for this one, I would pretty much just probably do a preset.